Hey, so first I wanted to tell you a little bit about what we're doing in Google Classroom, and then I can show you how to grade. We'll probably start with math because that's the one I'm a little bit more behind in. So I'll invite you to the Google Classroom, but basically it looks like this. I don't know how familiar you are with Google Classroom, but this is kind of the mainstream page, so you can see everything the most recently it's happened, and there will also be questions on here and such. One thing to see on this main page is every week we have materiales para la semana. And so here I try to put everything that we need for that whole week. If you have any questions about what they need to do each day, that would be under weekly lessons. And then Allie and I break it down by subject. So my subjects are SLA, here in yellow, Spanish Language Arts, and math. So here you can see exactly what they need to turn in on each day and what's due. So that can be helpful. Then if you actually want to know what they have to do for each assignment, you can go to Classwork. And then let me show you, for example, the first math activity that they had to do with me, because it'd probably be helpful to plan the oldest things first. So here it says mates, and we have a repaso. So you can see that I graded this and then a bunch of people turned in stuff late. So we'll go to view assignment and you'll see that I already graded 30 of these, all the ones that were turned in on time. And what you can do in order to find, I'm not sure if you have the math book with the teacher's edition, but what I usually do to make grading quick is I know a few of these students are pretty strong math students, like Diego Palacios. I usually open his. He often gets 10 out of 10. Oh, it looks like you got 8 out of 10 on this one. Okay, so then Heather Tovar is another one who often gets 10 out of 10. 8. Okay, well, anyways, just to show you, what I do is I open up a new window with hers, and let's say that she did get 10 out of 10. I would keep this one open to the side, and then I would open another student's that I can grade at the same time. So then let's go back to turned in. These are the ones that are ungraded. You can open, say, for example, Alexis, and then you can compare a 10 out of 10 with one that you're currently grading. So you can just see like, okay, this answer is 5, 6, 2, 1, 4, and then you just keep 5, 6, 2, 1, 4, and then you would go ahead and change that. So oftentimes when it comes to grading, I just have to say, vuelve a mirar el video, because a lot of times I can tell that they either didn't watch it or didn't get it. And then I say things like, lee las instrucciones y vuelve a contestarla. And then that, or like, tu pregunta tiene que estar en español. That's not very common, but we do have, for example, if their denominator's off, I'll often just highlight their denominator and say, tienes el denominador incorrecto, or the same with the numerator. And then after, of course, we can return it. So let's see. If you don't mind, a great place to start would be this Mates, repase capítulo 10, lecciones 1 y 2. And what you could do is enter into Rosie's Illuminate account, which is the grading center, and then just go through and input grades. So of course you could start with the graded ones, and then once you finish inputting the graded ones, if you're able to finish grading the ones that were turned in late, that would be awesome. And then some of these were also, if it says graded but they're turned in this section, that means that they turned it in for regrading. So that means that I return it to them and then they turn it in again to try to see if they could get 10 out of 10 this time. So if you're able to look at those again, that would be wonderful as well. And if you don't have the math book that they need for the teacher's edition with the answers, I can also send you the answers each day for whatever you're working on. And then for the password and login for Rosie's info, I can send that to you in a second, and I will make you the Google Classroom. I'll make you one of the admin so you can kind of check on these as well. All right, well, thank you so much, Vanessa, and we'll touch base a little later. All right.